When I was 12, I had a dream. I was quarterback on my team, the Packers. The day of the dream, I had a game. We lost by a touchdown, and I can remember the last play of the game. C.J. Natale was running the ball. He got to about the 20-yard line and was tackled, but he fumbled. I grabbed it and started running. I was tackled on the 2-yard line. I went home exhausted, and when I fell asleep, I was playing in another game. In the dream, I knew we weren't very good, but we were good enough to be beating Chardon. In the dream, it was the fourth quarter, and I had the ball in my hands. I started to run, and it seemed like forever. I got to the 2-yard line and just stopped. I tried to move my legs and score, but I couldn't. Then out of nowhere, a big lineman stripped the ball away from me and started running the other way. At that moment, I was able to move. I was sprinting towards him, and when I got him, he was celebrating with his team and family. I was devastated. I couldn't believe it. Then I was launched into another game. I was on defense. The ball was snapped. I went to tackle the kid. He fumbled, and I got the ball. I was running towards the end zone, and again, stopped at the 2-yard line. I was confused. While dreaming, I was able to think in my head, I thought this dream was weird. Why am I playing amazing and ruining the game? Then I was stripped of the ball, and the kid scored and celebrated with his team and family. Then I was launched into another game. But now I was in college playing at Ohio State. Championship game when we were playing Michigan, my most hated team in the world. And I got the ball with 10 seconds left. I think the score was tied, or we were down by 1. I was running with the ball to the 30, the 20, the 15, 10, the 5, and then guess what happened? I stopped at the 2-yard line and got the ball taken away from me. The kid ran and scored and celebrated with his team. But this time, I wasn't launched into another game. I stood there and watched the trophy be presented, and I just stayed there. I woke up and thought that dream was horrible. Why would my mind make my sports fantasies of winning the national championship and beating Michigan nightmares? I discovered that I was being told a life-changing story. I learned from this dream that no matter how badly you can want something, no matter how hard you train, no matter how hard you sacrifice, how much you sacrifice, you can play your best game and still lose. Throughout my life, I have been an athlete, and this dream has brought a new meaning to the word sport for me. When I think of sports, I think about the sweat and tears. I don't think about the big games or the bad calls. I think about the practice and preparation before these games. These moments of personal defeat and realization of the work you need to put into practice and in the off-season. When I decided to think about this dream, I'm puzzled. Where do you begin? The theory I thought of was a pretty good explanation, but it still didn't explain the dream to me. I was going back and forth between it was just another dream and that it actually meant something. But did it mean something I should remember? That was my big question. Should this dream affect the rest of my life, or should I just forget it? So the next football season came around, and I had this dream again. This time, the dream changed. Every time I got the ball, I scored and celebrated with my team. I woke up and I wondered the next day, did I solve the mystery? I found that I was the only problem with solving this problem. This dream is a place in my life. I'll never be able to change this or forget it. This dream was a message to me. I was not sure what it was saying, but now I know. See, this dream told me that I can do anything in sports. The original dream was showing me that I can lose. The second dream was showing me that I can win. It was an eye-opening experience because I was allowed to realize that playing the sport isn't all you have to do to be a good player. See, this dream has ended a string of questions for me. I was able to understand the meaning of what an athlete is. See, an athlete is a person who never quits. A person who can lose and still have the fight and desire in their body to become a winner. An athlete is not just any person. An athlete is someone who cannot be defeated. You see, losing a game is not defeat. Losing a game is a step towards an ultimate goal. I became a real athlete when this dream entered my life.